Hello, you beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me for weekly guidance for your soul. Today, we're going to be tuning into the angels' messages for the week of December 13th through 19th. And right away, just preparing to come into this reading today for this upcoming week, the energy of the current week is encouraging us to go inward, be still, and be in reflective mode. There's much happening beyond the scenes, and we want to create this time and space today to support you in really cultivating that ideal week so that you can use the current energies to your advantage. And when I say use them to your advantage, that means get the most out of every moment, continue growing as the beautiful spiritual being that you are, and move even more strongly into a life of love, ease, and fulfilling your purpose on this planet. So let's do our invocation and prayer. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath with me. We call upon and invite the higher and holy power and presence of divine love. We know that this love exists and governs the entire universe and all beings. We hereby call in the highest of miracles to be a part of our experience here and now. As we breathe, we allow this divine love to fill our bodies. As we breathe, we allow this divine love to fill the room that we are in. As we breathe, we allow this love to join our rooms together in unity and the high and protective vibrations of divine love. We call upon and invite our guardian angels and spirit guides to be with us here and now. We also ask for and invite any additional archangels, ascended masters, and beings of love who would like to come forth today to support each and every person gathered for this video. We ask for loud and clear messages for this current week. And I ask that I may be a clear channel to facilitate these beautiful messages to those watching. Thank you, and so it is. And we'll take a couple more deep breaths here. Really tuning into the supportive energy of our angels who are gathered in the room with us. Beautiful. Okay, so here we are about mid-December, getting ready to wrap up the year of 2021 and move into the new year that will be coming in a few weeks. But before we really get clear and focus on the new year, the angels are wanting us to focus in on this current time and space this week to do inward growth work that really supports us with wrapping up 2021 effectively. I can feel like a tightened sensation in my stomach area, and basically what the angels are saying about that sensation is that we have work to do right now, inner work. So by taking time this week to be in quiet stillness and reflection, it really allows you to fully process everything that happened in 2021 so that you can move forward into 2022 with a clean slate. Now is the time to tie up loose ends. Now is the time to bring everything that happened this year into a sense of completion. Now, they're wanting to be clear that this isn't necessarily about completing those projects, completing ending things, like making sure that things are completed and ended. It's more about your personal sense of completion to those things. So let's say that you have something that's kind of ongoing and you think it'll continue into the new year, even though you would really love for it to be completed and finished right now before this year ends. You can bring a sense of completion to that project in your own emotional and energetic space. So by really going inward and assessing where you currently are and bringing peace, love, and insight there, that will really support you in completing any processing that needs to be done, so that even if some of these things in your life will still be ongoing, you'll be moving forward into the new year with a kind of like a clean slate and a renewed energy as it relates to those things. So this could relate to anything in your life: work, relationships, love life, family, business, any goals or intentions that you set for 2021 that are still completing. Maybe a lot of things happened this year and you're still processing the intensity of that. I know that I experienced an evacuation from a forest fire a few months ago, and it took about 3 months to fully process and be able to clear that slate and move on to the next. So maybe there's some things that took place this year that you're being asked to really go inward, reflect, and play an active role in your healing process, so that any loose ends can be tied up and you can begin to move forward in the next few weeks with a renewed energy and a clean slate, which comes from making peace with what is, making peace with what was, and energetically tying up loose ends and bringing things to completion. So that basically sums up what they have to say for this week. We will pull a card. This week we're working with the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. And we have Be Willing to Forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. So this really just adds to the message that they were saying already. Forgiveness is that place of the highest divine love and energy. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you're okay with what somebody else did, or it doesn't mean that you condone a behavior or a situation. Forgiveness is simply the willingness to allow your precious mind, heart, and soul to be free from the pain that you've been carrying around in association with that event. Forgiveness is all about you. It has nothing to do with anybody else, what anybody else said or did. Forgiveness is your ability to release the pain so that you can move into higher states of love and peace. You don't necessarily need to know how to forgive. You just need to be willing to forgive. Your willingness to move past pain in exchange for peacefulness, the willingness itself is what opens the doorway for the divine to intervene and allow the healing to occur. This week is all about healing. This week is all about letting go of the past, moving into a clean slate. But you are being asked to be focused and deep dive in it. It's not enough just to think about it, to listen to this video, say, oh, that's nice, hopefully that happens, and then move on with your life into the next week. Your angels are really asking you to carve out the time and space this week to go inward, to do the clearing, to do the forgiving, to bring completion to 2021, to reflect deeply, journal, and whatever else really supports you in honoring and following the guidance that was brought forth today. So much miracles are available, especially when we allow ourselves to forgive. Thank you for taking the time to show up right here and right now with me so that we could tune into the messages for this week and set intentions about how we want to work with the current energies. I have an exciting announcement on the winter solstice, which is Tuesday, December 21st. I'll be hosting a free Zoom event, Soulstice with the Angels, and it's all about transitioning into the new year with ease, grace, and meaning. So you can register for that Zoom event I'll put the link in the description box. I'd love to see you there. Again, that's Tuesday, December 21st, 11 a.m. Pacific, and you'll see some other time zones, what time that'll take place in your time zone in the description. I'm sending you a nice, big, warm hug. When we take the steps to align our lives with divine support and allow the angels to intervene in our lives, and when we are a willing and active participant to bring the healing and miracles about, a life beyond our wildest dreams is absolutely possible. I want to see you happy. I want to see you thriving. I want to see you at peace. And I want to see you fulfilling your life's purpose and the life you've always dreamed of. So I look forward to continuing our journey together, and I'll see you next week.